Abreu in row number 2. Tanner Holmes and Brad Sweet in row 3. Row 4, it's Dason Persley and Brenham Crouch. Row 5, Danny Sams and Spencer Baston. Row number 6, Brent Marks and Robbie Price. Row 7, Dominic Gordon and Austin McCarl. Row 8, Ashton Torgerson and Ryan Burnell. Row number 9, Sterling Kling and Nick Parker. Row 10, Casey Kane and Caleb Montgomery. Row 11, Tanner Thorson and Colby Thornhill. And then out back got Chase Randall and Josh Boffman. Central Arizona Raceway. We got them racked. We got them stacked. And we've got the grandstands packed. Let's go racing off at turn number 4. We are green. Feature events underway. A big move out of Aaron Reitzel. Hit good by Justin Peck. Nearly got by Tyler Courtney off the second corner right there. Courtney has the early race lead. Reitzel dips down low in turn 1, but Tyler Courtney, he's going to lead lap number 1 of the feature event. Reitzel runs in second. Justin Peck in third. Tanner Holmes quick into the 4th position. Here comes Dason Persley. He looks to the inside of Rico Abreu and also to the inside of Holmes. Off at turn number 2. Move Dason Persley into the top 5. Persley now working on number 21 car. Tanner Holmes as they work through 3 and turns number 3 and 4. Not going to make the pass quite yet, but pulls up next to Holmes down the front straightaway. Wow, Dason Persley very, very good right there off the bottom of turn number 4. Battle for the lead up front. Tyler Courtney feeling the heat from Aaron Reitzel. Reitzel tries to run the bottom. They're side by side almost off the corner. Very close across the line. Reitzel might look for a slider into turn number 1. Not going to get there in time. Tyler Courtney around the outside maintains the top spot. It is fast and it is furious here at Central Arizona Raceway. Dason Persley still fighting with Tanner Holmes for the 4th position. Give that spot to Persley off the corner. They nearly got together. Close call right there between the 13 and the 21. Brad Sweet trying to join the mix as well. He makes his way by Rico Abreu. Now working on the 21 of Holmes down the back straightaway. Brad Sweet nearly gets put in the wall in the backstretch right there. Close call right there as they almost ran out of room. Tyler Courtney closing on the back of the field. There is cars all over the racetrack right in front of your race leader. Josh Boffman, Colby Thornhill, Sterling Kling, Ryan Burnell all lie ahead for your race leader. And they are running every lane you can think of. Tyler Courtney trying to make it 5 winners in 5 races to open up the 2025 campaign. Courtney a little bit high right there in turn 4. Maintains the top spot. Closing in on Josh Boffman. Courtney goes to the middle. Reitzel gets to the cushion a little bit earlier. Maybe builds a little run down the backstretch. Justin Peck not too far away as well. These two start battling. Boffman through the middle. Goes 1 lap down. Courtney now goes to the bottom, leaves the top wide open for the 87 of Reitzel. Down the back straightaway. Reitzel about 6 car lengths behind. It looks like Justin Peck closing in on your top 2. Courtney trying to pick his way through the traffic. Gets by another one. That's Colby Thornhill. 1 lap car between your 1st and 2nd place machines. 1 car off the pace on the front stretch. It's Josh Boffman. We stay green. Reitzel's gotten by Thornhill. As Courtney now goes low in turn 4. Reitzel on his back bumper off the corner. They're nose to tail working into turn 1. Aaron Reitzel to the inside looking for the race lead. He's got it in turn 2. Aaron Reitzel to the top spot. Tyler Courtney to the inside down the backstretch. They nearly bang wheels into the back straightaway. Tyler Courtney slider for the race lead. Takes it back away from Reitzel. Across the line. Who's going to lead the lap? It's Tyler Courtney just barely. Tyler Courtney with the top spot. Now Reitzel takes it back away. Here comes Peck. Peck's making a 3-car battle for the race lead. 3 cars under a blanket into turn 3. Caution. We got one into the wall. Chase Randall into the wall in turn number 4. Chase Randall backs into the wall in turn number 4, and the yellow flag comes out with just past getting close to the halfway mark of this one. See Ryan Burnell out of the car in the infield there, the Josh Ford Motorsports number 73 entry. Sounds like from the infield, the engine decided to stop working on Ryan Burnell's number 73 car, so his night will come to an end. There is the Frozen Farmer Pick Pint race fans on the front stretch now. Drivers must go inside or outside of that Pig Pint, and that indicates where they will restart the race, whether on the inside line or the outside line. Tyler Courtney chooses the bottom. That'll put Reitzel to the outside. I mean, when you say fast and furious, these guys are getting after it around this place. Still a long ways to go to find out who will win race number 5 of 2025. Green lights come back on. Tyler Courtney's going to get away from Reitzel a little bit into turn one. Reitzel goes low. They swap lines. He's going to try and work to the inside, but it's not going to work for him. And Tyler Courtney has the race lead. They're side by side for third down the back straightaway. We got one car spinning on the backstretch in a cloud of dust, and that is Kasey Kahne. So Kasey Kahne going around on the back straightaway. Driver came into the night 10th in the overall point standings with High Limit Racing. Kasey started 19th in this feature. Not look like he really got into any feature, and was running 16th at the time of that incident. I believe he should not have much damage. I caught the tail end of it, but did not look like he really got into anybody. Just kind of maybe clipped a left rear maybe or something, and just kind of spun around down there. So since we had contact and a caution on a double file restart, we will now go with a single file restart until they can green flag conditions.
Oh, well, everyone's dead.
Crossplay, now available.
Mission: create a tobacco alternative that dips like the real thing. 20,000.
So a single file restart upcoming. You're going to see one of our High Limit Racing officials bring an orange cone onto the front stretch, which is happening right now. The drivers cannot pass before that cone, they cannot hit that cone, and they cannot go below that cone or they will be penalized. Coming back to the green, we are underway once again. Close call down the front stretch, and it's going to allow Dason Pursley to get by Brad Sweet. Sweet and Peck almost got together at the end of the front straightaway, and Pursley's now looking for third, but the yellow is going to come out. Well, looks like somebody got a piece of our cone, and it made it all the way to turn one.
Chase, they didn't just get a piece of that thing. They got the whole darn kit and caboodle. A cone. Looks like Cody Houston or Trent Etzer picking it up as, oh no, Trent goes down and cleans up the debris over in turn number one. But man, whoever smoked it definitely had to feel it, because they took the whole cone with them to turn one.
Yeah, not sure who that was as of right now, but yeah, that cone is going to have to get transported back to its proper spot there on the front straightaway, get placed once again. Let's try this again. Courtney, Reitzel, Peck, Sweet. That is an unfortunate issue for Pursley, as he was in third. If that cone did not get hit, he's now back into fifth. Green lights come back on, and we are back underway at Central Arizona Raceway. Tyler Courtney goes high in turn one. Reitzel will follow him. Brad Sweet to the bottom, tries to get by Justin Peck. It doesn't work, and now Pursley sees an opening on the inside. He takes fourth away. Dason Pursley by Brad Sweet, now to the outside of Justin Peck. Pursley trying to go for third, gets sideways. They're three wide across the line. Brad Sweet now takes third away. Tanner Holmes follows on through with him. Holmes is up to fourth. Now he's not. He hooks the cushion. Pursley gets back by along with Peck. So a big mistake there from Tanner Holmes as he falls into the sixth position. Car off the pace on the front stretch. A right front tire is flat on the 34th, Sterling Kling, and Kling is going to draw yellow. Caution comes out for Sterling Kling as the right, and we got Kasey Kahne around on the front stretch as well, going backwards. So the original yellow was for Sterling Kling. The right front tire went flat on that machine, and then Kasey Kahne later on spinning on the front straightaway. And there you see Sterling Kling's car. Kling looks like he was running 22nd-ish, 21st, around that area at the time of that incident. Casey Kane gets back going the correct direction and refires. He'll join at the tail end of the field. So Sterling Kling, they are not working on the car, it appears. Nobody's over there to try and make repairs. Now I see a couple of guys running over there right now. Mikey Kemper, one of the crew members, former World of Outlaws crew chief for Craig Kinzer. Now the crew chief on the 34 machine. Looks like we're coming back to green this time by. Tony, what do you got?
Yeah, the jack comes dragged over. They've got a new right front ready to put on it, but Chase, as you called out, we're making our way down the backstretch ready to go green this time. But if a yellow does come back out on the first lap after the restart, Sterling Kling could get pushed back out onto the racetrack.
He certainly could as we come back to green. Closing in on the halfway mark of this one as Tyler Courtney tries to hang on for the final 13 or so laps of this main event. Brad Sweet going to try and work to the bottom. Here comes Peck back to the outside of Dason Pursley. Great battle right here just inside the top 5 positions. Justin Peck gets slid by Brad Sweet. Looks to the inside down the front straightaway trying to take the 3rd spot away. Justin Peck points the car to the bottom. Slides up in front of Brad Sweet. Hooks the cushion. Has the spot down the backstretch. But Brad Sweet gets back by him. Brad Sweet back into 3rd. Behind them, a great tussle going on for Tanner Holmes, Dason Pursley, and Rico Abreu. Brent Marks in the mix as well. Marks will get by Abreu down the front straightaway. Move Brent Marks up into the 6th position as Pursley and Holmes continue to slide each other back and forth. Tanner Holmes up the racetrack, maintaining what is the 5th position across the line. Aaron Reitzel and Tyler Courtney have broken away from the rest of the field. And Reitzel appears to be roping in the 7BC off the corner. They are separated by 6 car lengths into turn 1. They will most certainly get to traffic by the end of this thing. There's going to be 7 laps to go this time by. They're going to be in traffic for at least 3 or 4 laps. And Reitzel is close enough to make something happen. Rolling back into turn 1. They both elect to use the cushion. Along with Brad Sweet and Justin Peck. Mostly everybody on the top right now. Couple of lap cars up there as well. That will impede the progress of Sunshine. They're almost 3 wide up in front of him. Next time by, 5 laps to go. Reitzel trying to dig down deep and find a little something extra here to track him down and win his 2nd race in a row. They're side by side in front of your race leader. Tyler Courtney now to the outside of Danny Sams. We'll put him 1 lap down. Reitzel losing a little bit of ground down the backstretch. Now Courtney goes low. That might be the opening for Aaron Reitzel. Courtney through the slick, off the corner. New race leader, it's Aaron Reitzel. Reitzel takes the lead off of turn 4. Tyler Courtney spun the tires in the slick off of turn 4, and it cost him big time. Now got to get back up in the seat right here. This time by, going to be 3 laps to go. Reitzel still has a lot of traffic to deal with now. Off of turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Robbie Price, the 19 of Colby Thornhill, the 88 of Austin McCarl. All up in front of him. Brad Sweet and Justin Peck, they get close back behind him. Slider for that 3rd spot. Give it to Peck down the backstretch. 2 laps to go this time by for Aaron Reitzel. A little bit of rubber right through the middle right now. Reitzel trying to win back-to-back. He's a lap and a half away from making it happen. Right behind Robbie Price. White flag, 1 to go. It's Reitzel, Courtney, Peck, Sweet, and Holmes. Back straightaway for the final time. And Aaron Reitzel off of turn number 4, 2 in a row. Does it tonight at Central Arizona Raceway. Tyler